So as much as we're, 4 months into 2024, which honestly, I cannot believe like how far into 2024 we are already. I feel like February's literally just happened and my birthday has also just happened. I just can't seem to comprehend that. But over the last year, we have had some incredible rebrands and some which aren't so much. So today, we're going to be going through the best and the worst rebrands of 2023. Let's fire in. First up, Burberry. When it comes to bringing back your heritage and history as a brand, Burberry absolutely nailed it. The original illustration has been refined and their distinct blue has been updated, and frankly it brings back a very regal feeling to the brand as a whole, as selling luxury products, which it has done through the entirety of its lifetime. But having this identity come back not only freshens up the brand as a whole, it does pay homage to their very humble beginnings, and I absolutely love it. I think there's been a load of companies in the last few years that have brought back the designs from the past and updated them, and there's quite a few on this list that have done a fantastic job. Baskin-Robbins as well is another one that, albeit they did that a couple of years ago, but they did another really good job of updating their brand from past designs. Pepsi is rebranded again, and this time it's a pretty damn good update that they've done. After last year, I laid my eyes upon Pepsi's frankly insane brand guideline, and I also learned the words excessive, and I discovered the answer to the question, how much is too much? This rebrand feels like another nostalgic walk down memory lane, but the visuals are very modern and contemporary, and I think Pepsi are going to stick with this one for a long time. I hope so, anyway. I hope we don't get next year another rebrand, because it's getting a bit ridiculous at the moment. Number 3, Fanta. Coca-Cola's second oldest brand has enhanced their already successful brand into an even simpler form. I feel like they've not done too many big things here, but I think that the visuals, it looks incredibly fun, playful, and overall it's visually bold and engaging. Not a massive update, but like I said, a welcome one all the same. Nokia as well, rebranding for the first time in almost 60 years. They absolutely smashed it. And by that I mean smashed it into a wall, into a million pieces, because this is how to miss a mark. It's like the new Kia logo, except the Kia logo gained traction due to people not being able to even read the logo. This is just an angular mess to me, where we can't even discern what the letter forms are in some cases. I know the trend of abstracting and going sans serif bold type is very widespread, but I think following this trend would have actually been a good idea for Nokia. I know taking risks when rebranding can pay off, but this one did not, in my opinion. Just go for something simple. Choose bold Poppins or Futura and write Nokia, because everyone's got and has heard of that stereotype of Nokia phones being bricks that can withstand the force of Chuck Norris punching them. Play into that. Dribble, the platform for designers and creative portfolios alike, rebranded into a much more legible form. I think keeping the script type, great choice, but updating it into a more readable and accessible form is definitely something that we like to see. Not too much to this, but quite happy at the look of it, honestly. Reid as well, this is a great rebrand done by one of the most famous design agencies in the world, Pentagram. From flat to 3D, the studio nailed this rebranding to give a fresh and updated look to one of the best platforms out there. I still use Reddit almost daily, whether it's finding answers to questions to do with pieces of software, even looking for some logo inspiration as well, or honestly looking at some updates to some of my favourite video games as well. Absolutely phenomenal. You okay? Yeah, good. Twitter's rebrand to X. Okay, moving on. Girl Guiding. For over 113 years, the UK's largest youth organisation dedicated to empowering girls has kept the same visual identity and has now had an incredible transformation into a truly iconic logo design and visual update. The use of the G's and girl guiding in the clover design is such a great design choice, as, you know, kind of like more subtle in terms of the designs that we've seen previously and across, you know, the kind of logo verse in terms of updating and doing rebrands. This one, very, very cleverly done, pays homage to the previous iteration. A really great rebrand that shows how even changing to a cleaner and simpler design can help elevate a company, and also shows that you're willing to invest in yourselves to improve and to develop even further, and created something truly stunning. Nickelodeon, one of my favourite television channels when I was younger, and probably still now with some of the shows that I still watch. Nickelodeon, they've made a great return to the branding stage with their own update for their identity. From Drake and Josh to iCarly, Nickelodeon will always have a special place in my heart. I do love the update to the colours and the visuals. Honestly, really well done with this. Bravo to Nickelodeon. It feels like you're tugging at my nostalgic heartstrings, and frankly, I'm all for it. Last but not least, that is probably my favourite, the Natural History Museum is back again with a rebrand. Pentagram again, along with Studio Nomad. I feel like when Studio Nomad and Pentagram are ever mentioned in rebrands, you know you're going to get an absolute banger out of it. They've knocked it out of the park with this really striking, high quality images alongside clearly legible sans serif type. It's simple and bold. It's the way to go for museums, making information accessible, easy to read, legible. Absolutely brilliant. And it leaves a bit of intrigue as well, having parts of each of the, you know, exhibits that are kind of cut off. It leaves a bit of mystery. It leaves you kind of asking, what exactly could this be? And yeah, done an absolutely amazing job. And also, going into 2024, this April, actually, now, there should be a rebrand for Focus Entertainment that I'm going to be covering, that are apparently changing the name to Pull Up Entertainment, which I have some opinions on that I'm going to get into. If you've got a favourite one, or one I've not mentioned on this list that I should cover, let me know in the comments, and drop a like and subscribe for more. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye. See ya.